Hello guys, my name is Amr. I'm going to solve this problem, the day one problem in Bash Kabacha by adventofcode.com. This problem is divided into two parts. I have already solved the first part, the part 1, and I'm going to show my solution in Java, and then I'm going to solve the part 2, this one. Okay. This problem, it was pretty easy, it wasn't really difficult. It said the CAPTCHA requires you to review a sequence of digits and find the sum of all digits that match the next digit in the list. The list is circular, so the digit after the last digit is the first digit in the list. And that means we are going to check this digit if it matches the next digit, so we are going to count it. Then check this one if it matches this one, so we are going to count this. If this one matches this one, so we are going to count one of them, and we are going to check if the last digit matches the first digit, so we are going to count one of them. In this case we are going to get a 3 because this matches this one, so we count 1. Here there is no matching, so we don't count, and here this one match this one, so we count 2. So now we have 1 plus 2, it's 3, and here is no matching, so it gives us 3. In this case it gives us 4 because this match this one, so we count 1, and this match this one, we count another one, there are 2. This match this, so we have 3, and this match this, so we have 4. In this case there is no matching, so it provides 0. And this we only have one match, which is the last digit with the first digit, so we get 9. Okay, let's try to find some algorithm to solve it. This was my solution, but it's easier to solve it again step by step. So new Java class, I will call it day 1 part 1 maybe. Yes, so the main function, at the first I'm going to take the input, so I will take it as string input is equal some number. And why it's going to be string? Because I will need to split this string into characters and put each character in an index of some array. So this will be an index and this will be an index, so then I can check the matching. Okay, so I will create an array, I will call it input array maybe, and this array will equal the input dot split, and I will split the characters by nothing. And it means if, for example, I have comma here and there was some comma here, so this function split will split this string into two parts. It will put those two into the first index and those two into the other index, because the condition here is comma, but when you don't write anything, so it will split each single character into index of this array. Let's try to print out the first index of this array. So input array, the first index is 0, it will print out 1. It's 1, and let's print out the second or the third, which is 2. It gives us 2. That's fine. Okay, now I'm going to check each index of this array if it matches with the next index, and to do that I should use for loop. Okay, and what I want that you know, guys, this array, it have length. The length is 4 in this case because it have 4 items. But the last index, it's not 4, it's 3 because we start to count from 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So the last index, it is the length minus 1. So the length minus 1 is the last index. Okay. I'm going to check I from 0 to I less than input array dot length. Okay, we said the length is 3, but the or the length is 4, I mean, but the I will never be 4 because I wrote the I is less than 4, so the max I will get here is 3, and that's fine. So then I'm going to check from the index number 0 to the last index, which is number 3. Okay, so if the index input array, the index I is equal to, but here I cannot use those equal signs because it's not integer, it's a string, so I should use this function to check if they are equal. So if input array index I is equal to input array index I plus 1, so if they are matches, so do something. Okay, here we will get some problem. The problem is the I will never be 4, it will be 3 as max. But here we are going to check if it's equal, which if it's equal with the I, which could be 3 and plus 1. So here we will get the index number 4. In this array we don't have index number 4. The max is 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's try to print out the I, for example. Yes, out of bounds. Okay, let's back to here, guys. Here I will check the first index with the second with the third with the fourth. But when I am here at the last index, I'm not going to check with the index number 4, for example. No, I'm going to go back to the first index. So I'm going to do here, I will surround all of this. Let's write some to do here. Okay, I will surround all of it with another if. So I will write if the I not equal the last index. The last index we can get by write input array dot length minus 1 because this is the last index. So if the I not equal the last index, do that. Okay, let's solve, for example. Check each index except the last one. And to check the last one, this if we are going to write else here. So else will be if we are at the last index. What we are going to check? We are going to check if the input array, the last index, which is input array dot length minus 1, is equal to the first index, which is input array, the first index is 0. Okay, here solve or check the match of or between the first and the last index. or check the matching between each index with the next digit, except the last one. Okay, so if we have some matching, what we are going to do, we are going to count. If this match this one, so we are going to count this one. If this one matches this one, so we are going to count this one. So, and then I will find the sum of this and this to get the answer 3. To do that, I should put those matching value in some array, another array. I think it should be here, array list. I will define it as integer because I'm going to find the sum. I will call it output is equal new array list. Okay, so if we have matching between this one and the next one, so put one of them in the output array. So output dot add, I will add the value of this one, but the problem that the value of this is string and I should put integer. So what we are going to do is to write integer dot value of the input array, the index I. That's fine. And here it's exactly the same, but what I'm going to put is one of those. If those are matching, so I'm going to count one of those. I will choose this one. Okay. Now I have array list, which including all matching numbers. And what I need now is to print out or to find the sum of all indexes of this array list. I will define an integer as answer is equal 0, and I will use for loop I from 0 to I less than output dot size, so to check each index of the output, and I will put each index or the value of each index in the variable answer. So the answer will equal the answer itself plus output dot get the index I. So like that, I'm going to add the value of each index to the answer. But why I wrote the answer here once again, because the answer is 0. So when I is 0, I will get some value here, let's say 1. So the answer will be 0 plus 1. Okay, when the I is next is 1, for example, if I got here 2 and I had 1 from 4, so the answer will be the old value of the answer, which was 1 plus 3, so the total answer will be 4, and so on. Okay, then I will print out the answer to get the final answer. Let's try 1 1 2 2. Here it gave 3, so it should give 3 here. Yes, that's correct. Let's try the second one. It should give 4. And it was 4. This should give 0. That's fine, and the last one should give 9. Okay, then we have found the correct algorithm for this problem. I don't think that it's possible to get the input from here again, but I can find it here. my last input was like this, a really huge number. Let's put it here. Fine. And then try to find the answer. It's 1141, and that was correct. Perfect. Let's move to the next one. I have read it before and I have tried a little bit. So now instead of considering the next digit, it wants you to consider the digit halfway around the circular list. That is, if your list contains 10 items, only include a digit in your sum if the digit 5 steps forward matches it. Fortunately, your list has an even number of elements. Okay, that's fine. It means if you have 4 here, so we have 4 items, so we are going to check the halfway. This one, if it matches another number after 2 steps forward, because it's 4, so I'm going to check this with only 2 steps forward, because the half of 4 is 2. So 1, 2, there is match. So I'm going to count this one and this one. So now we have 2. Let's check this one. 2 steps after, here and here. Okay, so I'm going to count those 2 because it's a match. So here we have 2 plus 2, it's 4, and we had match here, 1 plus 1, it's 2, so 4 plus 2, it's 6. Okay. And here the items are 4, the halfway is 2, so let's check 1 with 2 steps forward, 1, 2, there is no matching, we stop. Okay, this one, let's check with 1, 2, there is a match. Why it's 0? Okay. If there is a matching exactly after the half of the way, so exactly after 2 steps here, so let's count 1 after 2. Yes, here we have match. Here we ignore this one and we check the one after 2 steps. Okay, so here there is no matching after 2 steps, or here there is no matching after 2 steps. That's fine. Let's check this. The list is 6 items, so the halfway is 3. This one, there is no matching after 1, 2, 3, no match. This one, let's count 1, 2, 3. Yes, there is a match, so we count both of them, so we have 4. Okay, that's fine. The same here, we count this with this, and this with this, and this with this. Okay. Let's try. Day 1, part 2. I'm going to take the input exactly as the same string. Input is equal to 2, some number. I put them in some array. String input array is equal input dot split. So I'm doing exactly the same as before. I think I will need to put them in some array list. Output is equal new array list. Okay, the length of this array is 4. The halfway is 2. Is 4 divided by 2. Okay, so I will define the halfway as integer. Let's call it for range, maybe. The range is equal input array dot length divided by 2. That is my range. Okay. Then I will check from 0 to to input array dot length, no, to range, yes, to range. For I is equal 0 to I less than range, if input array, the index I is equals to input array, the index I plus range. So then we have match, so put it in this array list. Okay, integer value of input array, this one. It means here the halfway is 2. Okay, so the range is 2. So check this one if there is matching after 0 plus 2, which is this one, so after the halfway. So put it in the array list, but yes, I should put both of them, the two matches number. So I plus range. Yes, I think it works. I tried it before, but I'm not pretty sure if it was like that or... Okay, let's try. So I will define also answer is 0, and I will add the value of each index. Output dot size answer plus like equal output dot get index I. Okay. Let's try if we will get some compile error. No compiling error at least, but we forgot to print out the answer. Let's try the inputs. This should give 6. Yeah, it was correct then. Yes, let's check this one. It was 0, yes, it's correct. I have tried those before, those input, but I didn't try the final answer yet, so I'm really excited to... It's 4 correct. Let's check this. It should give 12, I think, 12. Yes. 4. Yes. Then I'm going to try this one. Copy. And put it here. $950. Okay. 950. Submit. Yes. That's fine. Okay. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you with other problems.